Fight Fiend Forecast is back to decode the main event, UFC 329. The Mac is back, and we're bringing in one of the best decoders in the game, Rabbit Season, on Instagram. So give him a follow. He's joining the show. Let's throw up his intro video.
Rabbit Season.
Rabbit Season, my friend.
Yo, what's up?
How are you?
Good, bro. That intro is awesome.
That was unexpected, I bet.
Yeah, I liked it.
Good shit. Nice hearing from you. First time ever live on the show. We're going to get out the first time jitters. We're going to go through the Gematria main event. The Mac is back. What are your first thoughts on this, Rabbit?
Shoot. Just as crazy, it's been so long since we've seen McGregor fight. Like, I didn't even know he was fighting until, probably about, a week ago.
Even during fight week, because he just showed up to Vegas, too, and he wasn't in the first two embedded, so people were speculating maybe he wouldn't even show up.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I've seen that, too.
A long time away, and people said he would never come back, but he's back, and we have decoded this fight, the main event. You're the one that basically got me into it, so credit to you, the Gematria GOAT himself. He's here. Cheers.
Thank you.
We made him an intro video. Welcome him into the stream here with this slide. Check him out on IG. One of the best in the game. Great content. And I'm glad we're going to get to hear from him on the show. Like and subscribe. Check out Rabbit Season on IG. Prop Fiends Live Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We went through the quick picks, and I kind of gave out some sauce, Rabbit. I kind of went through all of the coding I had on Conor McGregor and Max Holloway.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping we can do what we did in the main event, UFC Freedom 250, the highlight by KO. Can Conor get the KO? What are you thinking here as I'm going to pull up your information first? The Mac is back. Right here.
Yeah. So it's been 338 weeks since McGregor last won a fight. And Holloway's born on the 338th day of the year. And I didn't put this in there, but it's also going to be 338 days from Trump's birthday.
Damn.
Which I thought was interesting because I think McGregor was at his inauguration, and he was even rumored to be at the UFC Freedom, and then it just didn't happen. And then his opponent that he fought that day, he was born on March 29th, which is written 329, like how he's coming back in UFC 329. So those were basically my two main points. I remember seeing something that I liked for a knockout, but I couldn't really find it again when I was re-looking at the fight.
Maybe I had it because I did not have any of the information that you just gave out. So that's a good find there. Very good find. The first thing that led me down the rabbit hole was the 7-11 connection. It's the 11th day of the month. Mac can get his 11th UFC win here. Max Holloway's full name in Gematria is 11-7. And it's been 77 months since McGregor won, which is only a divider of 7 and 11. And then you can see that he won his first ever belt. It was an interim featherweight championship fight. He won that on 7-11. Holloway fought on 7-11 too. And it was a split decision loss to Volkanovski the second time. Featherweight title fight. So they both fought on this date before, and this is the date he's coming back. Notice that right away.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure.
And 7-11 is significant too, is it not, in coding, Rabbit? Is it a spiritual number or a heaven number?
7 is a pretty spiritual number, I guess you could say. And so is 11,
The 7-Eleven general store. They have a couple of those in the States, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so I think there is some meaning behind this. And obviously, Conor won his first ever belt on that date. And now he's back returning, making one of the biggest comebacks in all of combat sports. And we're here to break it down. He's going for his 23rd pro win, and Holloway can stay on his 23 UFC wins in this fight. McGregor improves 23-6, exactly 2,366 days after his last win. 6 years and 5 months since McGregor won a fight. You put his name in the Gematria calculator at 65. So I done that on a prior stream. I can do it again just to teach people what the Gematria calculator is and how I found that. But it's pretty obvious. 6 years, 5 months since he's won a fight. And then we'll screen share how we found that just looking at his name on the calculator. So a lot of facts, not just false stuff here leaning McGregor's way. This is facts. This is coding at its finest, in my opinion, Rabbit. Let's see if it works this time, though. Obviously, it did with Gaethje. I think it could with McGregor for sure. A win for him would be huge for the company. The money they make moving forward, too, with a win in this spot, too. I think Conor wants some more money. I think the UFC as a company wants some more money going through some lawsuits and stuff like that. I don't think the extra money would hurt. That's for sure. This is the guy that knows how to make it.
Yeah, there's even so much promo going on with it.
Big promo. So I just threw in his name, no middle name. Reverse reduction 65, 6 years, 5 months since he's won a fight. Maybe some more numbers there you see. But I seen the 65 right away with that one. Reverse reduction, Conor McGregor. And then 65, if you look that up with the number properties, it's 313 prime number, the number 65. So I could go back and show you that, but yeah, we can do that. The number properties part of it, which is new to me. You kind of go into that more, and some other people do. But I just seen this line up for sure. 313 prime number, and then you put UFC 329 McGregor versus Holloway in the calculator. It's 313 reverse. So that lined up pretty good there. Go back over here. He's already looking at the 555 or something. We are looking for, just drew a blank. What am I looking for? 65, not 55. So right here, 65. We'll get the properties. This is another tool on the Gematria Nader. Just a cool app to use. So prime number right there, 313, 65. And then where I got the 313 from, I go back here. Just a normal calculator. UFC, and I think you need the space with the 329. McGregor versus Holloway. And there's the 313 reverse. But you just have to space the 329 in the calculator. That's the main thing to get the correct number value. So 313 there, reverse. So that's pretty cool how all that lined up.
Nice.
And that's just the start of it, Rabbit. This is just starting to go down the rabbit hole main event. The Mac is back. We're going to make it sound very possible that he can win this fight.
And to add to the 23, Las Vegas also equals 23 in reduction.
Oh, shit.
23rd win.
Let's go back to that.
I think, if I'm remembering correctly.
I think you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Welcome, Rabbit. Follow him on IG. He has a bunch of followers. He deserves more. He's not on YouTube yet, I don't think, are you?
Um, I have like my account, but I don't really post anything on it.
If you do, follow him on YouTube too. I'm so glad to have him on a collab. This is awesome. Long time coming, as we've been talking through DMs quite a bit. I really respect your stuff, and you made me go this deep into the numerology and gematria. As at first I was kind of like, I don't know if it works. And yeah, maybe sometimes it doesn't, but it's great information to have, and you have taught me a lot. So credit to you. This is the man in the game that I claim to be number one. Rabbit _ SZN1. Like and subscribe this video. We're decoding the main event. Rabbit season here for the first time. Maybe we do it again. So like the video, subscribe, drop a comment. If it's negative, we can delete it quite easily. We don't need a bunch of negative comments here. We're doing this for you, trying to make some extra money. This is like ketchup and mayo. If you like mustard, this is the sauce, baby. What do you think of this slide here, Rabbit season? You like that 33, and it's the 33rd UFC fight for Holloway.
Yeah, definitely interesting.
Conor, the notorious McGregor, 330 in the ordinal. Lined up pretty good there. Nevada, 47 in the ordinal. 3-3-47 coding right away. McGregor's 37 years old in the comeback. 37th pro fight for Max Holloway. So that doesn't give you an indication on who's going to win, but it's just funny how all that lines up when McGregor's coming back.
Yeah.
But right under it is the biggest information, in my opinion, that leads you towards the knockout for Conor McGregor. Now, cheers to this one, Rabbit.
Cheers.
623 days since Holloway lost by KO to Ilya that was 15-0. If Holloway loses by knockout, McGregor opponents will fall 6-23. McGregor improves 23-6 pro. So his opponents will fall 6-23, and it's been 623 days since Holloway lost by KO.
Yeah, that looks really good. That looks like it might hit.
I like that one. Max blessed Holloway 215 ordinal, 20 months, 15 days since he was knocked out. 20 months since he was knocked out. 20th knockout for Conor's live here. And then it's the 22nd UFC event of the year. I try to line stuff up with the UFC event of the year number. And Conor can improve 20-2 in the knockout column. But he could stay on 22 pro wins. I'd rather him improve 20-2 in the knockout column. It would be great for the UFC, and it would be an amazing return. Can you imagine he's returning now? People doubted it. People made videos doubting this guy. They were going to make a documentary on Netflix saying he would never come back. Well, guess what? He's going to come back, and hopefully we can cash off of it. I did code Max Holloway, but not much information his way. We will go to that at the end, but clearly Conor is the focus right now. Rabbit season. He's the focus.
Yeah.
And money's came in. He was 350. He's 250 now. Like, it's dropped a whole $1. And I don't think the bookies would move it just because it was just a bunch of degenerate money, a bunch of clueless fools just betting Conor because it's Conor. I think they actually respect some of this money coming in.
Yeah, I saw the line move.
Yeah, so some people are like, oh, it's moving because it's Conor. Like, I kind of respect it, and I think the bookies respect it. Very interesting line movement. People are sleeping on him still, to be honest, in my opinion, from what I've heard, for sure. Hopefully people put their money where their mouth is, because I sure will in this one. Now, it's the 192nd day of the year. McGregor can stay 19-2 in the knockout column. That's on the bottom there. That was the last thing I noted. And that kind of leads you to a Max Holloway play if he is to win. But we already talked about how he can improve in the knockout column and a lot of good criteria why. So if we look at the upper information, I went and tried to find the exact round. I didn't go through and see how many rounds each guy has fought. Maybe you know that or are going to do that, but He could
I
win.
looked, but I didn't see anything that stuck out, so I kind of just already forgot.
Yeah, nothing stuck out. This is the only thing really for me, round 2. He can get his he can win in round 2 for the 6th time as he improves 20-6 inside the distance. He would win in round 2 for the 7th time in his career as Holloway stays on 27 pro wins.
Mm.
So I like the round 2. Looking at the odds, I kind of like it as well. Obviously, with Conor, it could be round 1. That's what he's known to do. But I have a feeling it's round 2. This backs it up a little bit too. More information there to back it up. 115 months since Conor won in round 2 as well. And then you just see T-Mobile Arena, the Ordinal, 115. Nevada, 115 reverse. So 115 months since McGregor won in round 2. And 115 lines up quite a bit there as well.
Interesting.
So maybe you can use some of these numbers too later. And you have a Patreon to tell the people about. They can go follow you there, and you will have full decodes on some of the fights. And you probably will go more in depth after this show, I would bet.
Oh, yeah.
So follow Rabbit on Patreon and on IG. 3 days before McGregor's birthday, I couldn't line up much, but maybe his 3rd decision win. That'd be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Same way he won the first time. It is a rematch fight, and McGregor won a decision, but that was a 3-rounder. This is a 5-round fight, main event. However, you look at that bottom little code there, UFC 202, last decision win for Conor. It's the 22nd UFC event of the year. And then you look at the code for him to stay 19-2 in the knockout column. Maybe it is a decision. 3 days from his birthday, 3rd decision win. I mean, it's not impossible. Hell, it's not. That's a good little riddle, too.
Decision's definitely on the table for sure.
I think so. Decision or a KO. Looking at the KO right now, I'd just bet him to win. As a betting man, entirely logical to chase the KO. At a decision price tag, you might get a much better number. I think it's 6-1, 8-1, maybe even 10-1 on some books. So that would be worth a bet for sure. And certainly McGregor at plus money to win the fight is the bet for me. But we can go look at the Max Holloway code as I try to decode both sides and go into these no biasy. And this is what I've seen on Holloway, but this is all I've seen, my friend. This is all I've seen. 22nd UFC event of the year. McGregor, we already talked about it. Could stay on his 22 pro wins. Cheers. Hopefully he doesn't. $11 months since Holloway won a fight. It's also secondary energy of 11, which is a master number. It's 11th day of the month. 11 months since Holloway won a fight there. 3 days before McGregor's birthday. It could be his 3rd consecutive loss. That's the other 3 that I found connecting to McGregor's birthday. Only 3 days away.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
That is a little scary, for sure. 51 weeks since Holloway won a fight. McGregor in his 15th UFC fight. But what is more intriguing here, McGregor opponents can improve 5-1 in the submission column. McGregor opponents also improve 5-10 in the UFC. So maybe a submission for Holloway. He was talking on some podcasts and maybe during the embedded, he wants to mix up his game, right? He probably just does not want to strike with Conor the whole time. I think Conor will be the better striker. I think Max knows that he could be more in danger on the feet, exchanging there. If Max wants to win this fight, take it really serious, he might want to mix it up, go to the ground. And I don't think it's impossible he can get the submission. So I'd look at the hedge on the sub based off the 5-1 coding there. And then Conor staying 19-2 in the KO column. If it goes to a decision, it's kind of hard to believe Conor's going to go that late. So a submission for Max probably would rank above Conor's decision, in my opinion. So if you're hedge betting Conor, I'd look at the sub, and I can pull up the odds on that. You're probably getting a sweet number on Holloway by a submission, and then we can confirm Holloway by Holloway decision. We can confirm that too, I guess, but Conor decision. Confirm those odds. The Mac is back. That's the code. 20 minutes. Decoded the whole main event. Other codes from me and Rabbit will be on our Patreon. So check that out. Links in the description below. Thanks everybody tuning in. Let's get to these odds. And thank you, Rabbit, once again for joining the show. Really appreciate you having you on here today.
Thanks for having me, bro. Big fan of the show. I just watched. Like, I used to watch these other dudes for like every card that came up for UFC. But now I just watch your show and see where your head's at.
Yeah, and then on Tuesdays we mix up some other cappers picks too, so then you can kind of get some other picks from other people too, including mine. Mixes it up nice, and then prop fiends, you get 3 prop bets from a couple different cappers. So I like to mix it up, collab with others too.
Yeah.
Give you some options. You know, if you're tuning in, it's tough just wasting like an hour to listen to someone. You get like 3 bets, 3 picks. It's nice listening in. You get like a bunch of props, bunch of picks, and then you get some confident sides too. Everyone on one pick. Sometimes that's a bad thing, but we got to manage the bankroll, and that's key, especially with coding with Gematria Astrology. I like to take a bunch of bets with it. They're not all going to hit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not ignorant. Definitely bankroll management. I push that. Manage the bankroll. Set one that's comfortable for you. Long term, you should be able to win, especially coding fights the way Rabbit does it. So credit to you, the way you do it and your content. Absolutely love it.
Appreciate it, man.
Holloway submission, 13-1 odds. Oh, shit. Holloway KO's under plus money. It's minus 105. So the submission plus 1,200. I'm going to take that hedge bet for sure. And then Conor plus 230 KO, plus 175 to win. It's not even worth betting the knockout. Yeah. The decision is also plus 1,200. So 13-1 plus 1,200. Maybe there's something with the number 12 or 13. Those are 2 big props that could produce in this main event. I think I've seen the number 12 there a bit on one of these slides. If we go back to it, right there, 120, Paris, Nevada, 120, UFC 329, McGregor versus Holloway in reduction. Max stays on 12 knockout wins. Yeah, if Conor gets that knockout round 2, I guess that doesn't line up with the decision. So
yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but McGregor has like a Twitter post where he's talking about the number 12 in Gematria.
Yeah, that's weird, eh? Yeah. I've heard someone in my Discord mention that. I didn't really look into it, but maybe we should a little bit more in depth after this show. See if there's more to it. But yeah, plus 1,200 for decision, McGregor and Holloway submission. Those are crazy odds for 2 props that we just decoded to be possible.
Yeah.
Damn. I do like McGregor, though. Final pick. Final call. Zodiac call. Conor McGregor to win. Knockout round 2. Looking at that number, we're getting 11-1. Plus 1,000. Plus 1,000. Sorry. Plus 1,000. 11-1. Conor round 2. Those are 3 props I like.
Love it.
Like and subscribe. That was it. Decoded the main event. UFC 329. Believe it or not, Ripley's believe it or not, Conor's back. The Mac is back. And thanks again to Rabbit Season helping me decode it and joining the show here. First time, won't be the last time.
Oh, yeah.
Rabbit Season.